Let's first of all, let's get something straight, okay? This is real curly hair. It is not a perm, not Afro Sheen, it's not Soul Glow. It's real natural juices and berries, trust me, okay? You know how hard it is growing up with real curly hair? Seriously. It'll mess up at any given moment. Through rain, sleet, snow, sweat, it'll mess up. And don't try to put it in a ponytail. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You start sweating or it get nice and hot outside, the little girls will start seeping out that ponytail. You start looking like a little wet Medusa. Let's just tell you a little bit about myself, folks. I'm actually from the hood, and it really don't matter which hood, because they all the same. You know, they the ones that you see on all the o'clock newses. 2 dead, 10 wounded over tennis shoes. Little Nuck said, wasn't me. News at 6, 10, 11, midnight, 6 a.m. Y'all got a hood out here called the Wild Hunters, right? Wild Hunters somewhere? Anybody from the Wild Hunters? Hand claps? Okay. Got folks from the Wild Hunters. And you know what? Every time I hear that phrase, the Wild Hunters, it reminds me of a Western flick. Where thugs ride around on Smith and Wesson, horseback pulling Cadillac. Smith and Wessons and cracking, they said. Roseland ain't big enough for the both of us. Yeah, you can laugh. It's fun. It's fun. I got a friend of mine. I go to his house. I used to go to his house all the time, and he told me, "Say, dog, man, look, I got a channel better than cable." I said, "Man, I want to see this." I'm thinking it's gonna be some little freaky-dinky stuff, whatever. So I go to his crib. He say, "Hey, come sit on the porch, dog." Okay, so I go out there, sit on the porch with him. He said, "Now just watch." About 10 minutes later, about 22 police cars went up his block. Shoot, 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 shoot. About 5 minutes after that, 2 helicopters came down and started hovering on the next block. I thought, man, I'm thinking in my mind, man, this is real life Grand Theft Auto right here. Somebody's stars is on 5 right now. About 2 minutes later, Nuck and them got pulled out of the house and handcuffed. He turned to me and say, "See, dog, I told you, man, better than cable. I don't need to pay for cable. I get this for free." So that was the last time I actually went to his house to watch TV. I actually work, I have to work, just like most everybody else got their job. So I have to work with a lot of white folks, which is cool. But the job that I work at, I take people through the employment process. So if any of you work for major companies, yeah, well, you probably talk to one of us. And the thing about that is, we take you through simple questions. It's not hard. Any semi-intelligent person, let me think about that for a second. Most semi-intelligent people, you know what? I'm sorry, what's your name now? Angela? Okay. Let's say Angela called up. Now, I'm not saying that this is you, but let's say Angela called up. And if Angela called up, we take it through the simple questions. Simple question number 1. What's your name? Or what is your first name? Betty Jean Sue. So Betty Jean Sue is your first name? Yeah, Betty Jean Sue. Okay. What's your last name? Sue. Okay. Moving on. May I have your phone number, please, starting with the area code first? 90102. I'm sorry. So, I have to play like I didn't hear it, and the way I do it, I can't really do it ghetto. I have to like be real white about it. I'm sorry. Please, can you repeat yourself, please? 90102. Pardon, I didn't hear you correctly. One more time, can I please have your phone number starting with the area code first?